Writing readable expressions. A long inline expression forces the reader to decode formatting, fallback rules, and string assembly at the same time. That compression increases the chance of changing behavior while trying to change presentation. Terraform still evaluates the final expression into a concrete value during plan, but the human reviewer has less visibility into how that value was built. Low visibility raises the chance of approving a plan with the wrong name, tag, or path, even when the syntax is valid. Readable expressions matter because plan safety depends on human interpretation before plan reaches the AWS API. A name local turns one hidden subdecision into an explicit value. By isolating normalization, sanitization, and assembly into separate locals, each line carries one responsibility. That separation reduces accidental behavior changes because edits happen at the level of intent instead of inside a nested expression. Terraform stores the evaluated result, not the formatting style used to reach it. So readability improvements do not change state unless the final value changes. This makes refactoring safe when the output string remains identical. Terraform plan shows the final argument values that will be sent to AWS. When the expression is readable, a reviewer can validate the path logic before apply without mentally executing nested string functions. That improves defect detection at the plan stage, which is the lowest cost place to catch naming mistakes. If the final name argument changes, Terraform plans an update because the resource argument changed, not because locals were introduced. If the final name argument stays the same, Terraform sees no difference because expression structure is not part of remote object identity. A local name should describe what the value means after transformation, not what function was used to create it. Normalize owner explains the resulting contract, while lower replace trim owner only describes implementation steps. Intent-based names survive refactoring because the behavior can change internally without forcing a rename at every use site. This keeps the configuration stable as it grows because downstream references depend on meaning, not on temporary formatting details. Readable naming also limits error spread because one misunderstood transformation does not contaminate every expression that re-implements it inline. Readable expressions create an inspection point between author intent and provider execution. That inspection point matters most when a small string difference changes where configuration is stored or which system reads it later. A readable configuration lowers the chance of writing a valid value to the wrong location, which is more dangerous than a syntax error because apply can still succeed. On a submarine, the highest risk mistake is often not a loud failure, but a quiet reading that looks normal long enough to pass review. Unreadable Terraform expressions create the same class of risks because the system can accept the input while the operator misreads its meaning. A clean path with a wrong path is an operational failure delivered in a valid format.